Welcome to Chop Chop Chef. One moment. Coffee. Morning time for me. Now, okay, all good to see you today, joining me again and tuning in our section today, in our Chop Chop Chef channel. Today, I would love to share with you again my recipe of a remoulade sauce, remoulade dip. The remoulade, in the good old days, we used this a lot for when you have a roast beef. Yeah, you must have a remoulade sauce, 100%. Yeah, and other obviously dipping options what you have for that sauce. Remoulade sauce. What we need for remoulade sauce? So much, right? Again, this is my view. I can tell you already straight up. This is only for me a personal thing. I do not have anchovies in there. Obviously, it's not so my favorite, right? But okay, for our remoulade sauce today, we will have gherkins, right? So the gherkin I peeled, right? And I diced it nicely up. Then we have capers, yeah? Don't have to be baby capers or salted capers, just normal capers. A good tip of Dijon mustard, green olives, yeah, again chopped. Then we're coming over here for the herbs. There's, I mean, as well a little bit sort of is up to you. I just use today chives and parsley. I have a little bit celery, Bruno as I call it, diced celery. This gives a little bit of crunchiness and bite to it. For the seasoning, yes, we have a little bit of lemon juice, Worcestershire sauce. I put a little bit of paprika in there. And on the end, we fold in a little bit yogurt, salt and pepper. And our remoulade sauce should be ready. Okay, first thing first, as I said, we're having our mayonnaise. Yeah, and really there's no lines in terms of what has to go first and last. Let's do the gherkins, right? Some call it cornichons or okay. Then we're doing our green olives going in here as well. We're doing our capers, chopped capers going in here as well. We're doing our Dijon mustard, goes all in here as well. Zack, zack. All our herbs, yeah, don't be too shy in that. We put it all in. Look at that, look at that. Yeah, off this goes. Then we're putting our celery in here. Okay, now next, paprika, just sweet paprika. I just put a tip, I call it, right? A little bit from a teaspoon. Bang, done. So already sorted. Then when lemon juice, please always put it through a sieve, yeah, because soon a kernel goes in here, you don't find it. Okay, we're just squeezing in. Again, just some lemon juice. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful, completed. So that's done. Then Worcestershire sauce. When you have them like this, always make sure you shake the Worcestershire sauce. But please be mindful, when you shake it, keep the lid on. It helps. All right? Happens to the best. Not to me, of course. Again, we're putting 2 dashes there. Joop. Joop. Okay. Here we go. Look at that. So far, so good. Now let's start mixing this remoulade sauce. Yeah, okay. Looks like it, that we're getting there. Okay, but now it's too thick, right, for a dip. And then we're using 2 soup spoons of Greek yogurt I put in here. You can use this as well, substitute with a nice, if you get a hands on a nice, beautiful creme fraiche. I personally would recommend this one. Okay, now we're putting this yogurt in here nicely. And then, like Chop Chop Chef always says, now's the time we have to taste it, right? Of course, hello, we have to see how much salt we need and so on. Okay. Don't forget, because you have your olives, your capers, and if you have anchovies, yeah, this is already quite salty. So I tell you what, I don't put any salt in it. So we put the salt on the side. I like to put just a few twists of my cracked pepper. Yeah. So that's done. Easy done. And then our remoulade sauce is ready. Because tomorrow I have some guests coming and I make crumb mushrooms, right? Very simple. Deep fried crispy mushroom cups. And this one goes very well with that as well. Yes, you must have it refrigerated, preferable overnight, or say 4 to 6 hours for sure. Yeah, remoulade sauce. Actually, can I just make a little bit sort of a nice advertising here? Has anybody actually noticed my beautiful Lazy Susan here? Isn't it nice? So good, right? I got it as a promo thing, and here we go. It's for you. If you're interested, let me know, and I connect you to it. Okay, remoulade sauce, going back to this one. All good, that's more or less ready to go. We can put it here on a plate, but that's all what it is. So easy, so simple. Remoulade sauce, perfect. Yeah, here we go. I'm not a favor of parsley or cherry tomato as a garnish, but in that case, all right. Thank you very much for joining me on Job Joe Chef. Till next time.